Hi, I'm Cedric of artthings.com. We have today the Sony W850B LED TV. It is available in 60 and 70 inches. This is a really great TV, especially for gaming. The only downsides are the limited viewing angle and the laggy smart features, but more on this later. The design is the same as the pricier W950B, but it has a black finish. The stand works the same way. You can either put them close together like we did, or at both extremities. The TV is also very thick, especially the bottom part. The inputs are placed differently though. Some are pointing at the back, others on the side, and some are pointing down. The Sony W850B has a good contrast ratio with good blacks. Even though the black color is slightly higher than the Samsung H6350 or the H7150, they are close enough to be equivalent. The pricier Sony W950B, on the other hand, has grey blacks, so don't buy that one for a dark room. With a few lights on, the W850B is also really good. The screen finish is semi-gloss, and it has a limited amount of reflections. It reflects less light than the Samsung H6350. The H7150 reflects a lot less light, but the screen is glossy, so the reflections are more defined. The Sony W950B is the worst of all of them because it is glossy and it reflects a lot of light. This Sony can get bright enough for every room. Pretty much all LEDs in this price range can get that bright. The motion blur is great. The trail is shorter than the Samsung TVs, but the letters of our logo are slightly more blurred together. If you plan on using this TV for video games, we strongly suggest you to set motion flow to NPulse. It doesn't increase the input lag and removes almost completely the blur. The screen is darker though, and it flickers a little bit, so you can't use this mode in a bright room. Another good news for gaming, the input lag is very low, about half the lag of the Samsung TVs. So this is a really great gaming TV. The W950B has an even lower input lag, but the difference isn't enough to justify the bad contrast ratio. As expected for an LED TV with a high contrast ratio, the viewing angle is limited. The colors change when you view it from the side. Only the colors on the W950B stay consistent. Unfortunately, our unit suffered from clouding, especially in the left part of the screen. This varies per unit of the same model, so you might get a better one than ours. Keep in mind that no LED TV has a perfect uniformity. The gray uniformity is much better though. No noticeable bending and up par to the Samsung TVs. We will review the smart interface in another video. But for a quick summary, all Sony TVs are a bit laggy. The smart interface takes a while to boot up, and listing the files on a big USB drive takes forever. Also, the TV only comes with a standard remote, so navigating the web is cumbersome with it. Overall, it is a really good TV. If you are a gamer, definitely go for this one. It has a very low input lag and an almost blur-free experience when the NPulse mode is turned on. If you don't play video games, go instead for the Samsung H6350. It is a little bit cheaper and has better smart TV interface. The picture quality is about the same. The link to our full review is in the description of this video, where you can find our complete test suite, compare this TV to others, and even see the price history of popular stores.